All right, today is May 28th, 2026. All right, Thursday. All right, coming on to the last week of May. After that, next week starts June. Okay, so bam, 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 bam. Yesterday I tried a trade. I don't remember what it was. I'm not gonna lie. There was a short. Didn't work out. I wasn't looking at my support charts. All right, I wasn't looking at the charts that I typically supposed to look at. They help support the idea of the trade. Ended up getting stopped out. Um, the day before, the 26th, great trade. 27th, I didn't look at the support. Um, where was the trade? There it is. All right, so there goes the trade here. All right, so try to take a short right here, but I didn't have my TMO up. Like I typically have. Price came down, nice sharp rejection, hoping for another rejection back down. Had a little bit of Betty movement there. I entered the trade there, right? This made sense, right? Nice little wick here. Looking for price to come back down to here, maybe break a low of day from the previous. But nice sharp move down. Also looking for a rejection around 755 if we got up there. But that didn't work out too well. Price gave another push down, right? This is it here. And I felt okay, maybe we were about to go, but then price closed. And I should have just exited at this 187. Then exited around like 2 something, right? All right, maybe close to 250, maybe close to 300, right? Should have just exited earlier, right? Close to 262, 250 it looks like, right? Should have exited earlier because price closed back up here, not doing it, came back and bounced off of that. After that, price looked like it was about to go again the second time, right? After this here, I was like, I wanted to come in, but I'm like, no, it didn't work out the first time. Now I had the TMO. As you see in the TMO, we're actually moving up. We haven't get to the rejection point, so that's when I realized I wasn't doing what I did last time. And I thought about getting here, but look, the TMO hasn't really reached that area. Yeah, we got to the point where there was a lot of volume, rejection, nice potential area. If anything, I would have entered on the next rejection up here. If that worked out, maybe this one here. This I thought about entering at. Oh man, double top here. TMO's there, stop loss there, selling there. Bring it down because there's nothing here really left to buy. What does price do? Pushes down. Fucking shit. All right, 2 to 1. This would have been a nice trade right here. Probably would have at least made up what I did for this loss here, maybe a little bit more. Gold would have been down there, but back to here, price bounce, and there goes the other leg. It retested it. There goes that other leg down, right? Boom, right? Bounce on its way down. Could have taken maybe a little bit there, but it is what it is. And after that, no idea what price did after that. All right. Oh, price fucking dropped. That's what price did. So not this one, but that one came back and it came back again. This one here, right? So the idea would have been to take that trade even back over here at fucking 11 10 40, right? Taking it down. So the short idea worked. It's just that I was on the way up, not on the way down. All right, came down here. All right, on the way down was when like this one here, that retest here, that midsection on the way down would have been like bound, right? That would have been where I needed to be. All right, so anyways, market opens in about 17 minutes. Let's start setting up for that. All right, let's start setting up for that. Let's do some clear screen. Let's get charts up. We're on 30. We're gonna just get rid of everything that's here that doesn't need to be. And then we're gonna work on doing what I was thinking. Look at this bow, right? Price came down to that area I was looking at. I was looking at price to come back to this area right here. Nicely, bam, bow, 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 right? That's the area we're looking for. Price came to it, did its thing. Low. It's the low. High, I believe. It's gonna be that over there. All right. This is gonna be the high. Nope. No. Damn, the high is way over here. No, the high is the heck. Damn, the high is like it's a weird ass spot. It's the actual high of the actual day. Weird ass spot to be at. Settlement price probably even a weirder spot. Let's get settlement price. Settlement price at a weirder spot. Yeah, this is priced all over the place. I don't like any of this. I'm gonna keep this here. Still potential area to reject. Still the potential area here. Let me try to make sense of what I can make sense of. All right. All right. Let's just go through the time frames. Weekly. Gap from last week, right? 4 hour. Don't we haven't filled that gap yet. That's the one. That's the daily. 4 hour. 1 hour. All right. Created another resistance. 30 minutes. Strong resistance from this one here. This one was the first one. The strong resistance. So holding resistance. 15 minutes. All right. Aiming through these things here, but it's just a lot of like confusion. 5 minutes. Maybe support. Okay, 1 minute. Too much noise. Okay. We got that. We're gonna go to the tick charts now. I'm gonna do it with a line chart. I like the line chart. It's just smoother on my brain. And then we'll go between line and candle. 150. All right. Bow, bow, bow. Move up. We're kind of there. All right. So somewhere around here, this is probably still dominant. The price really hit that, maybe. But I don't see any strong selling, strong buying here. 50. Strong selling. Price is moving up, maybe. But boom, strong leg, right? This is just still trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm going to look for these extreme parts here. 25. Zoom out. All right, we got a little base down here. All right, that strong sell, we came to it. It's gone now. Over to the base down here. All right. So from here to here, here to here, here to here. That stays where it's at down there, right? I'm going to mark this. Five. Market opens up in about 13. I know you see me clicking on this damn line chart. There you go. All right. 25, right? And then we're gonna put it down at the bottom. Put it down at the bottom of it, right? Okay, let's go to the 20. It's a little wider with the 20, all right? little wider with the 20, which means that probably needs to go a little wider. 20's here. Excuse me. 20's there. And 20 here, right? I don't know what that is, but that's probably can go. That can go. Alright, let's go back to that 25 because I didn't mark this part up there. Right there. Right there. Alright, wow, look at that. Nice little sexy move there. Goes to the 20. Here and there, right? All right, now let's go to the actual charts themselves. Five. Okay. 50. Right, no extremes yet. 5. We're at the level, but I don't see anything yet. All right. No extremes yet. But these are levels of interest. Extremes on this candle right here. Yeah, we're gonna be basically done with this, and then everything else will just be marking quick levels. And then 20. I like the bind that came out of this. Boom, came back to it, and then move. All right. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Let's go back to the 25. I'm gonna focus on the 25 because the 25 has a wider range. I mean, the 20 has a wider range in the line chart versus the 25. All right, the 20 has a wider range. From here to here, we're gonna mark that, and then we're gonna spread that out. Like that. And then from here to here, I'm gonna mark this out, and then drag that out like that. And then from here to here, I'm gonna mark that out. All right, and drag that out like that. Okay. All right, so now if we go back to the regular charts, or side by side, we got something to work with, right? We got that up, up. All right, it is consolidation drop, but we got the time frames to look at, which is the 25 and the 20. All right, nice rejection. I want to see strong aggressive buying or selling, and then looking at this is good right there. Yeah, nice bottom flow up. I could have looked at that one. Nice up move. Yep. So we're gonna look at what price does with the TMO and with that. So we're done with this. Let's quickly go over NQ. All right, same thing. Gapped up. Daily 4 hour. You definitely take your time, huh? Up there. Do we have that double resistance also with 30? You know, Nothing. Okay. So let's add the low. Add the high. We'll add settlement price. Mhm. Wow. Very ugly spot. 15. Yeah, I like that. 5. Alright, let's go to 150. You're basically just gonna mark these here. I'm gonna mark this one here. I'm gonna mark this one here, like this. Alright. I'm gonna mark maybe this right here. Right? Because apparently this is where I really want it to work at. Let's go back to this. Let's go to an actual chart. Let's hit 50 zoom out. See that price came back to basically here. Alright, so basically into this zone here is where it's running from, but touching that extra part there, right? I've got this. Now we do have that. Price came to it. Alright. We'll see what comes off that. That's basically where we're gonna be at. Let's go to VIX. We're gonna call it a day. With VIX, we know that this should be 2. Alright. Oh, you load it right away. Alright, let's go to the actual charts on this end here. Knock out the high, knock out the low. Right about there. Alright, wow. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Alright. Got the high, got the low. That's where we at. Alright, think we're done. So wait for the market to open. Alright, we got our charts here. Alright. Alright, these are our charts. 20, 150, and a 2 tick. Alright, looking to see how price swerve around these. You know, if we got a high, we got the high, we got the end, boom, enter. We got a low, we got the low, enter. Right, mid sections, maybe as we're going in direction. Pretty much it. Let's see if there's any news today. Then we're gonna call it a day. Oh, got news. A lot of them. So 8:30, 10, and 2. So let's add the 8:30 news. 8:30. 2006. 6/28. All right. I don't see it. Okay. 8:30. Oh, it's May 5th. There it is. All right. And then we have 10 o'clock. Comes up. Okay. All right. Boom. There it is. All right. So that's pretty much it. Market opens up in about a minute. I'll see you then. Adios.